Hello, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. We still have rats here. Goody. Okay, I'm gonna take a look. What exactly do we need for those little shrines up there? We need steel, 30. And I think we have the rest of them. Animal heads. I honestly don't like having animal heads. So, no. Goat horns. Yeah, we'll need quite a lot of goat horns. 5 at least. Easily done. Zenithar. Steel and gold. An amulet of Zenithar. I wish I could just say I want to build this and it will follow me to... till I get the materials, like in Fallout 4. That was so amazing. Amulet of Ektosh, Iron Ingot, Florus Amethyst, Cordum Ingot. Okay. Let's see if we have any amulets in our house actually to build those, or 2 of those shrines. Also, I have leveled up. Might as well use that level, right? Okay, with stamina. Thank you very much. Okay, we can raise destruction with a few more levels at a time. Smithing, it's fine. Yeah, it's gonna go up. I always liked blocking in this game. But I'm not using a shield with this build, so maybe I won't go for it. But then again... yeah, I was thinking, but then again... if I don't choose it, I will still have to train something for the next 2 levels, this one and the other one. And I hope I didn't make a mistake with the previous one. Right, amulets. Let's see, what do we have as amulets? Not this one, not this one. Akatosh. Okay, we have Akatosh's amulet, that's it for now. What do I need for the Shrine of Akatosh? Let's see if we can build it. No, misks. Shrine of Akatosh. Iron Ingot. We have that. Flawless Amethyst. I think we have one of those. And Cordun Ingot. Now let's take a look. I believe I stored all my ingots in here. Cordun. Good. Iron. Good. What else? The amethyst, okay. Let's take a look at my save, that's where we keep our jewels at least. There's the save. We have 3 of them. Lucky me. I love having diamonds and stuff. So, the Shrine of Akatosh was added. Well, this candle isn't working, is it now? Blessing of Akatosh. What does that do? Illusion spells cast as vampire, 25% stronger. One-handed. Night Stalker's footprints, okay. Resist disease, vampire blood. Don't guard boots, resist frost. Because I'm a vampire north. And resist magic, because I'm amazing. Resist poison. The Lord Stone, magic resistance. Damage resistance. I don't see the effect. Blessing of Akatosh. Magic regenerates faster for 11 hours. That's it. I mean, I'm gonna take it. It's still a blessing. Even if it's not the most useful one. Why can't I build a shrine to Dalek Bow or whatever he was called? Anyway. We need to find some amulets. Maybe Standar or something like that. There are gonna be people, vigilance, that will require some execution, right? You can make dragonbone weapons at the forge that are more deadly than Daedric weapons, but wait a little bit more. Alrighty. I need to give the lexicon to Cygnus Outpost. Just remove that. Now, I do want to make this, enter the Labyrinthian and use Kavazan's Fang to collect Harscale. So this is where I'm gonna go next. I need to finish my alternation training, to make it legendary, and even start leveling it up again. It's gonna be so much easier once you have what we need. Alrighty. Ooh, swamp stuff. I don't have potions of paralysis, but again, I don't think I need them with this spell I have. A blue dart fly. Almost missed you there. So how close are we now? Still pretty far. That's okay. There is a ruin right in front of us somewhere. Gensack Ruined is discovered. I don't know what this ruin is all about. Another chest. Okay. Let's break it open. Stamina and magic potion. Wow. Imagine if we actually needed those. Okay then, come on. We need to find this Fang. Kavada's Fang, or whatever it is called. I need to use it on a dragon, take his scales, and create an alternation spell that will absorb all the damage incoming. Still not chased by anything. Hello, road. Where did you come from? There has to be a way to enter this place. Maybe I can enter the Labyrinthium first. Ah, stairs. Someone was polite enough to build those on a mountain. Okay, there seems to be a dragon's nest not very far from here. Maybe I can take the Fang and immediately attack a dragon. So this is the Labyrinthium. I can see enemies. Good. I thirst for blood. You are gonna die. Tell me if it hurts. So easy. I was hoping for more enemies. Such a shame. My thirst is not yet quenched. Hello. I guess we can talk, but I honestly don't care who you are and what you want. There is a throw right there. Let's go finish it off. Yes, this is gonna be amazing. Still a little loud, isn't it? I'm gonna get the last perk at some point. What could so many trolls? Is this the right way to go? I don't know. We need to revert back to farm because we can't open our map from this angle. Okay, let's see where you will lead us. Is there a bear or something? I mean, I do have a spell to detect life or death, but it really is not something I'd use right now. Okay. I think it's this way. Move with a purpose, please. Yes, it sounds funny. Let's never say that again. Is this the rooms we need to enter, I wonder? The lost bow kick was discovered. Ah, a throne. Simple. Alright, let's get up there. Yeah, I know I didn't take his straw fat. I assume this is the place I need to enter to take the dragon dagger or whatever. Okay, come on, come on. Jump up. The lost bow kick. Okay, this is the place then. This somehow reminds me of Dragon Dogma and that mine. Trestle branch. Sewed, minor healing potion. Excellent. Oh, please. Really? He obviously didn't know where I was. He was kind of unconscious at that point. Strong. Stop it. Now, he did have his shield up, so I have no idea how I managed to break it. Ebony shield, by the way. Take this. Maybe I can use it. Okay, barrels. Silver ring. Apples. Yeah, I bet they are fresh. Come on, Death Lord. Let's play a game called Can you survive this hit? Apparently you could. Ouch. Well, he invited me to play, so who was I to resist such a generous offer? An ebony war axe. I'm curious, is that a one-handed or a two-handed weapon? I just want to equip you to see. 147. Okay. Down go the arrows. Take this. Sit quietly, child, and listen, for the story I tell you is a story of the ages. But what is grandfather? Is it the story of heroes and beasts? The grandfather looked patiently at the child. He was growing into a fine boy. Soon he would see the value in the stories, the lessons that were taught to each generation. Just listen, child, let the story take root in your heart. It is a time before now, long before now, when the scow were new. There was peace in the land. The sun was hot and the crops grew long, and the people were happy in the peace that Altmer provided. But the scow grew complacent and lazy, and they look for granted the lands and all the gifts the old maker had given them. They forgot or chose not to remember that the adversary is always watching, and that delights in the tormenting of all maker and his chosen people. And so it was that the adversary came to be amongst the scow. The adversary has many aspects. He appears in the unholy beast, in the incurable plague, and the end of seasons. We will know him, Targat, the world devourer, but in these ages he came to be known as the greedy man. The greedy man, that is what we call him, for to speak his name would certainly bring ruin to the people lived among the scow for many months. Perhaps he was once a just man, but when the adversary entered into him, he became the greedy man, and that is how he is remembered. It came to be one day that the powers of the scow left him. The strength left the arms of the warrior, and the shaman could no longer summon the beast to their side. The elders thought that surely the old maker was displeased, and some suggested that the old maker had left them forever. It was then that the greedy man appeared to them and spoke. You of the scow have grown fat and lazy. I have stolen the gifts your old maker have given you. I have stolen the oceans, so you will forever know thirst. I have stolen the land and the trees and the sun, so your corpse will wither and die. I have stolen the beasts, so you will go hungry, and I have stolen the winds, so you will have without the spirit of all Father. Maker. Anyway. And until one of you can reclaim these gifts, the scow will live in misery and despair, for I am the greedy man, and that is my nature. And then the greedy man disappeared. The members of the scow spoke for many days and nights. They knew that one of them must retrieve the gifts of the old maker, but they could not decide who it should be. I cannot go, said the elder, for I must stay to lead the scow and tell your people what is the law. I cannot go, said the warrior, for I must protect the scow. My sword will be needed in case of the greedy man's reappearance. I cannot go, said the shaman, for the people need my wisdom. I must read the portraits of the offer my knowledge. It was then that a young man called Avar lifted his voice. He was strong of arm and feet, though he was not yet a warrior of the scow. I will go, said Avar, and the scow laughed. Hear me out, the boy continued. I am not yet a warrior, so my sword will not be needed. I cannot read the portents, so the people will not seek my counsel, and I am young and not yet wise in the ways of the law. I will retrieve the gifts of the All-Maker from the Grey Man. If I cannot, I will not be missed. The scout thought of this briefly and decided to let Eivor go. He left the village the next morning to retrieve the gifts. Eivor first set out to retrieve the gift of water, so he traveled to the Weighted Stone. It was there that the All-Maker first spoke to him. Travel west to the sea and follow the swimmer to the waters of life. So Eivor walked to the edge of the ocean, and there was the swimmer, a black hawker sent from the All-Maker. The swimmer drove into the water and swam very far, and for long ago Eivor was strong, though, and he swore hard. He followed the swimmer to a cave, swimming deeper and deeper. His lungs burned and his limbs exhausted. At last he found the pocket of air, and there, in the dark, he found the waters of life. Guarded his straight, he took the waters and swore back to the shore. Upon returning to the water stone, the All-Maker spoke. You have returned the gift of water to the scow. The oceans again will hear fruit, and their thirst will be quenched. Eivor then traveled to the earth stone, and there the All-Maker spoke to him again. Enter the cave of the hidden music, and hear the song of the earth. So Eivor traveled north and east to the cave of the hidden music. He found himself in a large cavern when the rocks hung from the ceiling and grew from the ground itself. He listened there and heard the song of the earth, but it was faint, graveling in his mace. He struck the rocks in the floor. In time the song grew louder. In time with the song, and the song grew louder, until it filled the cavern in his heart. Then he returned to the earth stone. The gift of earth is within the scow again, said the All-Maker. The lands are again rich, and will bear life. Eivor was tired, as the sun burned him. The trees offered no shade, and there was no wind to cool him. Still he traveled to the beast rock of the All-Maker and spoke. Find the good beast and ease his suffering. Eivor traveled through the woods and of the Insifea for many hours, until he heard the cries of a bear from over a bill. As he crested a hill, he saw the bear, a farmer's arrow piercing its neck. He checked the woods for the farmer, for that is what they were thought. Some say they are not, and finding none, approached the beast. He spoke smooth words and came upon it slowly, saying, Good beast, I mean you no harm. The All-Maker has sent me to ease your suffering. Hearing the words, the bear ceased his struggle and laid his head to Eivor's feet. Eivor grasped the arrow and pulled it from the bear's neck. Using the little nature magic he knew, Eivor tended the wound, though it took at least a bit of his strength. As the bear's wound closed, Eivor slept. When he awoke, the bear stood over him, and his remains on a number of the farmer were strewn about. He knew that the good beast had protected him during the night. He travelled back to the beast rock, the bear by his side, and the All-Maker spoke to him again. You have returned the gift of the beasts once again. The good beasts will feed the scow when they are hungry, clothe them with their coat, and protect them in times of need. Eivor Strait had returned, so he had travelled to the tree stone. Though the good beast did not follow him when he arrived, the All-Father spoke to him once more. The first trees are gone and must be replaced. Find the seed and plant the first tree. Eivor travelled again through the Hestingang forest, searching for the seeds of the first tree, but he could find none. Then he spoke to the tree spirits. The living trees, they told him that the seeds had been stolen by one of the farmer, for they are the servants of the adversary, and his farmer was hidden, then deep in the forest so that none would ever find them. Eivor travelled to the deepest parts of the forest, and there he found the evil farmer, surrounded by the lesser tree spirits. Eivor could see that the spirits were in his trough, that he had used the magic of the seeds and spoken their secret names. Eivor knew he could not stand against such a force, and that he must retrieve the seeds in secret. Eivor reached into the pouch and drew out his flint, gathering leaves. He started a small fire outside, clearing where the Falmar and the Elson-code spirits smiled. Oh, the scout knew the spirits hated the fire, for the fires ravaged the trees they served. At once the nature of the spirits took hold, and they rushed to quell the flames. During the commotion, Eivor snuck behind the Falmar and snatched a pouch of seeds, stealing away before the evil being knew where they were gone. When Eivor returned to the tree stone, he planted the tree in the ground, and the Allmaker spoke to him. The gift of trees is restored once again. The trees and plants will bloom and grow and provide nourishment and shade. Eivor was tired, for the sun would only burn and the winds would not yet cool. But he rested briefly in the shade of the trees. His legs were weary, his eyes heavy, but he continued on, traveling to the sunstone again. The Allmaker spoke. The gentle warmth of the sun is stolen, so now it only burns. Free the sun from its holes of Denrak. And so Eivor walked west over the frozen lands until he reached the house of Penumbra. The air inside was thick and heavy, and he could see no further than the end of his arm. Still he felt his way through the walls, through the heart of the shuffling of feet, and knew that this place held unholy beasts, who would tear his flesh and eat his bones. For hours he crept along until he saw a faint glow for the end of the halls. There, from behind a sheet of perfect ice, came glow so bright he had to shun his eyes, lest they be forever blinded. He plucked the flaming eyes from one of the unholy beasts and threw it in the eyes with all his might. A small crack appeared in the eyes, then grew larger slowly. The light crept out between the cracks, whirling them, spilling the ice wall into pieces. With the defending cracks and wall crumbling to the light rushed over Eivor, and through the house he heard the shakes of the unholy beast as they were blinded and burned. He ran out of the house, following the light, and collapsed on the ground outside. When he was able to rise again, the sun again warmed him, and he was glad for that. He traveled back to the sunstone, where the Allmaker spoke to him. The gift of the sun is the skulls once more. It will warm them and give them light. Eivor had one final gift had to be recovered. The gift of the winds, so he traveled to the windstone for an western coast of the island. When he arrived, the Allmaker spoke to him, giving him his final task. Find the greedy man and release the wind from its captivity. And so Eivor wandered to the land in search of the greedy man. He looked in the trees, but the greedy man did not hide there, nor did he hide near the oceans or the deep caves, and the beasts had not seen him in the dark forests. Finally, Eivor came to a crooked house, and he knew that there he would find the greedy man. Oh, I was hoping for something symbolic, like the elder who refused to come was the greedy man. The warrior who refused to shed the blood, his blood, was the greedy man. Or something like that, but whatever. Who are you? Shouted the greedy man, that you would come to my house. I am Eivor of the Scow, said Eivor. I am not a warrior, shaman or elder. If I do not return, I will not be missed. But I have returned the oceans and the earth, the trees and the beasts and the sun, and I will return the winds to my people. And we may feel the spirits of the Allmaker in our souls again. And with that he grabbed up the greedy man's bag and tore it open. The winds rushed out with a gale of force, sweeping the greedy man up and carrying him off from the island. Eivor breathed in the winds and was glad. He walked back to the windstone, where the Allmaker spoke to him in a final time. You have done well, Eivor. You, the last of the Scow, have returned my gifts to them. The greedy man is gone for now, and should not trouble your people again in your lifetime. Your own maker is pleased. Go now and live according to your nature. And so Eivor started back to the Scold's village. And then what happened, grandfather? What do you mean, child? You went home? No, when he returned to the village, the child continued, was he made a warrior? Or taught the ways of the shaman? Did he lead the scow in battle? I do not know. That is where the story ends, said the grandfather. But that is not the ending. That is not how the stories end. And the old man laughed and got up from his chair. No, it is not. Not a bad book. A little long, but fine and kind of over-poetic in my opinion. But I like such books. Right, we're gonna bash people with axes now. Speaking of which, we're gonna have a block skill now. That skeleton was evil. Why do you think he was chained? Okay, thank you. We need to go this way. Hello. What, that's it? You're pathetic. Apparently there is a beast here I missed. Come on, little guy. Oh, you're not even worth my time, are you? Ah, look at that. A beast after my own heart. Still alive, eh? Did you kill me? He did. I am honestly impressed here. A bit cinematic and all, but fine nonetheless. Oh, so I'm kind of this... Okay, that's the second time that happens. That's how powerful you are. Next. You know, I actually don't need the Daedro anymore, do I? It's been ages since I last used him. He served his purpose well, don't get me wrong. However, every tool, when serving his purpose and wearing out, is no longer required to the maker. Just take the ebony shield. That's not a hanging moss. So this did increase my pickpocket. Ha! One hit. That was all that it took. You know, I was actually thinking that the axe was so powerful that it took him out in one go, but apparently no. He was just that weak. Okay. Oh, come on. Invisible, thank you. And we go out with a stout. And I chase. So, where did he blew me from here? Still pretty powerful, this one. I could have killed him in one hit if I had the gloves of the... Oh, look at that. That's an ebony bow. Thank you for not hitting me with that. I could have died. Ah, this is where he blew me over. Incredibly lucky of him. I am sure I can go down from here and not die. Major alchemy. Ooh, I'm gonna take that. It's silver and pretty. I like silver. Okay, Death Lord. And here you die once again. What do we have? Bone mail stuff and... That's it. You lead to Skyrim, do you? Impressive, I'd say. Come on. Where is that blade? Silver ring, cool enough. I shall not need it. To me it seems like I need to go that way. Is this where we need to find the blade? The ceremonial door. That's the arc for the Labyrinthium. Find the Staff of Madness. I don't care about the staff. Not yet, at least. Let's see. The Staff of Magnus, the Elder Scrolls, the Lexicon. 2 Septimus, okay. I need to find this as well. Meet Carlia. Collect Nirnroot. Forbidden Legends. We have so many quests we need to complete. That's not even all of them. We still have so many tasks we need to complete as well. Okay. Is there anything in here that I need to kill? Yes, I was here before already. Let's enter again. Okay then, let's run out. I'm sorry, this was not a thing before. There we go. Oh, wow. I thought there was a mace coming from my head. Do we have goat horns? I think I need 5 of them. I need it because when I sleep in my coffin I need to have some light next to me. I'm afraid of the dark. So this is where it was. Oh, so I actually looked at it and then forgot to take it. Yeah, makes sense. Might as well enter the labyrinthium this time. We're gonna come across a dragon. In fact, there was a dragon not so far from here. Let's see. Yes, my blood boils. Cannot see it though. It is this way, however, so might as well go. Then we'll return to the labyrinthium, don't worry. Okay. Can I climb this? Nah, I don't think so. I wish I could just turn into a mist and just fly there. Let's see if that's a thing that can happen. I seriously doubt it, because honestly turning into a mist doesn't do anything except make you a little bit more invulnerable for just a fraction. There we go. Mist farm. You can't climb, you're a mist. Ah. I will return later. Oh, by the way, yeah, I can't open the map. Let's revert our foam. Come on. Okay, let's find the Staff of Magnimus.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Can you imagine the looks on their faces when we come back?
You keep talking like you're sure we'll find something.
Well, since you guys are ghosts, I can only assume that your adventure went smoothly. Okay then. There are some mushrooms here, taking you and you. Oh, a dragon. Let's play. I'm going to shatter your bones. Oh wow. Hey, remember when I thought he was a threat? Okay. It's filled with skeletons. I was somewhat excited, and then I fought him. It took me 2 hits to kill him. I was getting ready for a huge battle there. It's like they trapped this dragon with me, not the other way around. Okay, this urn doesn't contain anything of value whatsoever. So, this is where it came from, eh? Sorta. So, is that the entire labyrinthium? Because it seems like a stupid place. It's not even a big labyrinth. I was hoping for more. Hey, oh, brave city Burmquan, forever these walls shall stand. May enemies seek her majesty, may all quake to behold her.
We have to go back. We can't leave Gerduin.
We barely made it out alive.
What's that thing anyway?
Go back in?
It's too late. There isn't enough of him left to go back in after.
Gods, what have we done?
We can't go back. Might as well go forward. We can still do this.
Savos is right. We can make it if we just stay alert.
You guys were obviously prepared for this. Since no one made it alive, I'm actually happy because you guys didn't deserve to exist. Okay. How did the ghost turn into an ash? How does that even work? Don't know what I just took here. Oh, I have captured your soul son. No, okay, I'm fine. Ow. Okay, my light armor just increased a little. Not so powerful. Bone mail, an ebony greatsword. There's one more. He's shooting arrows at me. How adorable. Actually, not adorable. This guy. Oh, okay. That should help. 2 arrows, that's all it will take to kill me. Of course, if I fire arrows at him, it shall take around 1,000. I need to get up there and kill him. I cannot allow him to get away with shooting me with those arrows. There is no way up, apparently. Very well. I am not interested in him anymore. Still.
You do not answer. Must I use this guttural language of yours?
I'm sorry, do you think I care what you have to say? You're just a pathetic deity, like all the rest of the Daedra, Dremora, and the Adra. Okay. Come here. And now it's locked, thank you very much. Do we have anything in here I need? Apparently not. Flawless emerald. I do need to find some stew somewhere.
You returned, Robin, my old friend.
Obviously, he is foolish enough to consider me his old friend, although we spoke different languages. There is a throw in here.
Do you seek to finish that which you could not?
Unfinished business, then I bet.
Face failure once more.
Easy. It's fun when those spells actually recharge your magicka, and with your magicka you can recharge both your stamina and your health. There was no way I can go up there. I don't have... oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't exactly have a ranged weapon. Let's actually use some fireballs on him. How's my distraction? Out of curiosity. Let's see. Smithing, alternation, restoration, destruction. Oh yeah, it hasn't grown one bit. Oh yeah, that's the guys that shot me, alright. Let's go this way. Wisps. And there is a wisp mother, which I cannot harm apparently. She looks fine. There we go. Okay, let's move on. Chest, I cannot open you. Yes, I can. Some goat. That works.
You are not Arwen, are you? Has he sent you in his place?
Okay, let's press the other one. Frost spikes, sparks. Frostbite, there we go.
Just another minute, please.
Come on! We can't stop now. We have to keep moving.
Where's Adalei? She was right behind me.
Dead. Something grabbed her from behind. Gone before I could do anything.
This is insanity. We never should have come here.
You're right. This is all my fault. Should we turn around, head back?
I don't think going back is a good idea.
Going back would be the end of all of us. We keep pushing forward and we'll make it. We will!
Come on, you can make it. Let's go.
None of these guys are called Aaron.
Did you want your own power that it would only serve to strengthen me?
Okay, just because he's a ghost dog doesn't mean we should see his skeleton. I mean, I guess it's a good continuity. The human skeleton ghost was a skeleton ghost. Oh yeah, sure, that made sense. Ah, they're all right through this thing.
Face your end.
Let's pretend like you're strong. Don't even drop any unique resources like ghostly powder or anything. Okay. Spectral warfare. Steadfast ward. Oh good, we actually do have this ward, so we don't need it much. There you go. Okay, not the best time to dispel my sword, but whatever. How restless are you exactly? Now you can rest. It keeps draining my mana. Okay, go with this. Good. Have any shield, aversion to fire. Well, I guess it was a little bonus walking to the script and not taking the weapons. Alrighty. Oh, a word of power. Because we defeated that bone dragon thingy. Okay. Ebony. Oh, isn't that it? Come on, boss astronaut. Be a friend and die.
Shouldn't have left her there to die.
What else could we do? Stay there and die with her? She refused to go on. We didn't have a choice.
This is it, you know. Through this door. Can you feel it?
We're not going to make it, are we?
We stay together, no matter what.
Okay. More okay. Let's see if we can paralyze him. Let's summon go. See how powerful this creature truly is. Oh gods. They truly would like to use that word, considering that it means basically absolutely nothing. Ghostly remains. Okay. The bone mail, you. Magicka regenerates quite a lot faster. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Yeah, it fits me, doesn't it? My helmet is better. Not only does it give me a little bit more magicka, not a little bit, almost 100 points, but it also regenerates it faster, but not much faster. No, wait, it regenerates it slower, but not much slower. That's what I want to say. Sometimes words have meaning, sometimes... I didn't mean to say that. Okay, and where can the exit be? Grant healing. I think I know that spell. Yeah, that's the spell I'm using.
I'm sorry, friends. I'm so sorry. I had no choice. It was the only way to make sure that monster never escaped. I promise you, I'll never let this happen again. I'll seal this whole place away.
I mean, I guess you should have it imprisoned here forever, but... You know, great powers still exist outside of tombs, crypts and jails. We tend to deal with them. Just saying, what you did here was dumb.
So, you made it out of there alive. Ankana was right. You are dangerous. I'm afraid I'll have to take that stuff from you now. Ankana wants it kept safe. Oh, and he wants you dead. Nothing personal.
Out of my way.
You fool. You don't stand a chance.
If I just defeated the leech, you're gonna stop me.
Where are you? Ha!
Huh. I'm gonna drink your blood. What, you think just because I'm kind of weak to fire? Tell me, are you afraid?
Mercy! I'll end your miserable life!
There you go. For such a weak mage, your blood tastes absolutely delicious. Arcano wishes me dead. Such a foolish being. He actually thought he stood a chance against me. Anyway, I am going to end this episode here, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.